Hey everyone, it's Steve. Welcome back to Tabletop Union. If it's your first time, I hope you're not disappointed. Great intro. Awesome. All right. So I'm just going to do a quick unboxing of Kill Team Chalnath today. This was the second box to come out in the newest edition. So for this edition, I'm counting both the stuff from Octarius and then the four that followed that, and also like Into the Dark and the four that follow that. They're still the same edition. They're referred to as seasons. So this is still a modern Kill Team box. It's current. It's they don't sell it anymore, but you might be able to find it like I did online. I just got this recently, and for a long time I wasn't going to get this because I'm not big into the Tau. I'm not big into the Sisters of Battle, and they're the two forces that are here. But I started to get started thinking I might want to build and try painting some Tau. And then I was like, oh, why not some Sisters? And it's also a terrain that I don't have. It's not the greatest terrain. This, in my opinion, this is the weakest of the Kill Team boxes they've made of this edition. But, that's personal bias, at least as far as the teams go. I still think the terrain is not great for Kill Team, but I can put it to other uses if I don't want to use it in Kill Team. So, let's take a look now. It's some pretty cool art. Sisters are looking pretty badass. And the Tau are looking like Tau. You want to see the sides? Just art. So it's like this guy or the sister. We'll flip it over. All right, so this is one of the ones where, well, pretty much almost every Kill Team box where one team is an old kit but with an upgrade sprue, and one team is entirely new. In this case, the Tau Pathfinder is the old kit, but their upgrade sprue really adds a lot of variety to the Pathfinder kit. And so they got all these different specialists, like their controller Pathfinder, drone controller, transpectral interference, Shasla, Shasui, assault grenadier, medical technician, Shasla, blooded Shasla, marksman. So I guess the Shasla are like the sort of like standard warrior. And the Shasui, maybe that's like a commander? I don't know. Ah, the joy of having a dog. Okay, she's not stopping, so I'm just going to keep pushing through. And then if we look down here at the sisters, we have the Adeptus Sororitas Novitiates. So here we have a Duelist, the Superior, who's obviously the leader, Reliquarius, Icon Bearer, Hospitalier, Medic, Exactor, Dominatrix, Preceptor, just likes to fight, Pronatus, likes to drink, Condemner, likes to shoot a crossbow, Dialogus, I'm guessing really likes to talk, and a Penitent, likes to go burr. So that's my professional translation of what each of these units are so far. So inside we're going to get the rules manual for Kill Team Chalnath, transfer sheets for both the Tau and the Sisters. That's cool. You'll get a Killzone Chalnath game board and Sector Imperialis terrain. Both kill teams, including, I didn't really mention them, but there's drones you can get. And yeah, so this is a side loading one. Let me just flip it back over. And I will open it up. I haven't opened it up yet, so hopefully it's not a disaster. Alright. Yeah, that's it. So I think what I'll do is I'll just quickly sort of take this out so that we can look at it a little more sanely, more organized. So we got numerous terrain sprues. Quite a lot of them, actually. Then we got, here's the towel. We got the artwork. It's not too banged up. It's not like I'm going to stick it on my wall or anything. No. Bases. You know what bases are. We don't need to go over those again. Some flying bases. So there's 3 of these, which makes sense since they showed 3 drones on the back. So there they are. What if there's another one of these? Doesn't look like it. So there's some little bits and bobs. Just move those away. We got the book plus assembly instructions. I need another table for stuff. We got the board. I'm not going to open this up because you wouldn't be able to see that much anyways. But, you know, just to give you some idea. Some ruined sororitas looking stuff here. And let's see, take a look at these first, I guess, because why not? All right, so I'll just bring this down a bit. Sorry, I did that with my hand right in the way. Maybe I'll try and cut that out. I don't know. So here we have the sister sheet, or Adeptus Sororitas, if you want to be more copyrightable. So I'm not super familiar with any of these markings. Like I recognize the rose, the Ebon Chalice, Order of Our Martyred Lady, Order of the Sacred Rose. The Sacred Rose is white. Order of the Ardent Shroud, Order of the Valorous Heart. It's cool that you get like all these different, not chapters, but orders on the one sheet, unlike the Ultramarine. Unlike the Space Marines where you only get Ultramarines. And you get some cool names like Soraya and Sabine and Palmiro and Prioress, and some little tiny text scribblings to put on scrolls and stuff, I guess. And also little small, I'm guessing squad markings or rank markings. Yeah, cool. And then we have the town one, which, yeah, it's alien looking text. It's kind of cool. It looks like you could sort of feed it through like some kind of like punch card reader and it'd tell you their name. This looks like Sigo. There's a bunch of P's here, maybe for Pathfinder. I know they're not P's. They're actually for breachers. At least I got them all labeled on what they're supposed to go on. All right. So I figure next we will let's look at the Tau team. So this is the old kit. It's from 2012. It's actually a pretty dense kit for being from 2012, I think. Not bad. A lot of the older ones, they'll have like really big gaps, but this is pretty well laid out. They didn't waste a lot of space on this one. So this is like a big drone top. These are like other drone bits. Oh, this is like it's for the like the really long drone down here. Looks like some kind of like rail rifle. I don't know. These also look like these. I don't know Tau. I don't know their weapons. I know that they're very sort of like boxy looking. Like thin but boxy. So we got some heads here. They all look the same as far as I can tell. There's some bear heads. Little fishman heads. Yeah. Don't have too much more to say about this. They're like fishmen, but they've got like hooves. Fun. And you can see their helms they go back a bit there. All right. And then we have the upgrade sprue. Honestly, I thought we'd see a lot more different looking guns here. I know we got a lot of different heads. We got like heads with like visors only on, or like this guy here. It's kind of cool. Or they got like a targeting thing on. You got like little, I guess they'd be top nuts, sort of. Here's one where the guy's like throwing a grenade. We got some pointing fingers. Go, go, go. I thought there'd be like another type of drone on here too. But nope, doesn't look like it. This is a fun little pack here with like a grappling hook and rope. So these will add some individual character. So that's cool. Everyone, we got a thumbs up. Tau hand approves. All right. And now the sisters. So this is all completely a new kit. We got this cloak here for the, I can't remember what it was anymore. The leader. This is her as well here. Probably this. We got a nice power sword. Lots of swords actually around here. Here's the banner or icon. It looks like the bodies are mostly like, front and back, like pressed together with the robes, and then glue the legs on sort of separately. They're interesting. They look kind of like auto guns, but I don't know if they are. These here. We got a flamer, but it probably is a special name for the sisters. Yeah, these really look like auto guns. Huh. And then here, let's look at the upgrade real quick. So here we got all sorts of whips, and this is like the Vox speaker thing for that one. Oh, another icon. This one's like a reliquary icon. The other one was like a banner. I'm guessing you're only going to use one of them. Maybe the other's for like the 40k squad version of this. Here you got the flaming two-handed mace. Oh, and there's the surgical tool for the medic. There's the mace. I don't know if that was in frame properly. So yeah, pretty neat. So, looks like a bonking scepter. So now, quick look at the terrain. So the reason I'm not a huge fan of this terrain is because it's so tall. So here's what say a piece looks like. Now that's probably around 6 inches or whatever. But the second floor starts at the top. So it's you have this big, huge gap before you finally get to the second floor. And it just reads and feels really weird. I know this stuff, it was designed with 40K in mind so you could move stuff under it. But I think it was first released in a Kill Team box back in the previous edition. So it's not new that I'm trying to put this with Kill Team. Anyways, the details are pretty cool. You got a little plaque there with a lot of tiny little script. All the vents and stuff, and eagles and Aquila motif going on. So that's one sprue. Here's some smaller ruin bits, which I honestly find a bit more interesting because they're smaller. This is the same as that. This is the same as that. All right, so here we have some of the flooring in that. I remember before this came, well, actually, after this was shown, they had a little faux pas where they made this a rumor engine, but the rumor engine came out a day or so after they showed the first shot of this terrain. So I was like, well, it's that. I mean, so they occasionally mess up with the rumor engine. And we got 2 sprues of that. And here's some arches and columns, it looks like. Ooh, columns. Ooh, arches. Ooh. Once again, some cool details on it. And this is another piece of the ruins. So we only get one of these arches and columns pieces. All right, there's a quick look at the terrain. I really need to get a new chair. All right, and I guess the last real things to look at are the books. So this will be just very quick. Just sort of go over what we have here. I know for at least the towel, you really want to get a second box. You don't have to get a second one of the Kill Team version because it's a bit more expensive, but you probably want another box just to make more warriors, because I believe you can have more than 10 things on the field at once, and plus that way you can get all the different options. So just quickly look at what options there are. So this is, you can make 2 different types of pathfinders. Okay, so those are just standard guys. Chasui pathfinders. Huh. And now here we have one body making 6 different types. So I'll just bring that in. So we got a Chasla pathfinder, the communication specialist, the weapons expert, marksman. I'm guessing we get like 2 of this body, maybe more. Oh, this says times 6 actually, so I guess we'll be able to make all these. Cool. Wait, these are all different bodies. Why are they showing it like this? Like, some of them are duplicated, but like, I don't know. This one's going to be a headache, I think, just sort of figuring everything out. Blooded Pathfinder, Drone Controller, Assault Grenadier, Medical Technician, Transspectral Interference Pathfinder. Those are all here. And yeah, there's 6 different drones. So you got these 5 here. Plus you can make the tall one. So yeah, 2 boxes will let you make every drone. I don't know. We'll quickly look in the rules for the team if they can only take 1 of each or what. But so here's the sisters. So you can have the superior decked out in 2 different things. One with like, looks like a plasma pistol and a power sword, or with the bolter. Probably gonna go with that. But if you got a second box, you could make both. So you got the melee militant, range militant, or the penitent. Penitent it is. So again, melee, ranged, or hospitalier. Hospitalier it is. So far, so good. If you just want to do 1 box. Yep, ranged, melee, ranged melee, and the Reliquarius. Here we have the Exactor, the Preceptor, Dialogus, Duelist. Oh, and here's where we get annoyed. So it looks like for 24, you have the melee and range as normal, but you also have the Purgatus, which is the flamer, and the Condemner, which is the bolt, the crossbow looking thing, and looks like a rod. So can't make both of them. If there's one in here that's just these, then maybe you can just make one of them have this. So militant, so there's the melee and range version. Reliquarius, but we can take that from the other one. Pronatus, so with the chalice, and Purgatus, which is another one with the flamer. D23. So they are different flamers, like the pieces. I like that helm. That helm is pretty cool. It's got like the fleur-de-lis as a face mask kind of. Oh, this one has it as well. Boy. So yeah, it looks like another one where if you want to have all the specialists, you need more than one box. I know why they do it, because they want you to buy more. I don't know if I will bother with them. Who knows? Maybe I'll end up loving them. Probably not, but... And just quick instructions on putting together the tray. Yep. One thing I do remember, so like, tough to see, but on this arch piece here, there's a bit along the top that has like skulls, I think, but if you want to put the floor down, I think you might have to snip off that row of skulls. I remember seeing someone else complaining about the here. Maybe you can see it a bit better. So that like top horizontal bit there, I think needs to be snipped off if you want to put the floor there. Oh, and yeah, here they explain it. That's the fun of like going through this for the first time with an audience. And they're not very like groundbreaking or anything as far as design. They're walls with corners and some floors on top on some of them. And then the book. So what are we at? 26 minutes. Oof. Oof. So we're going to get some lore on Warzone Vedic. We got some nice art. Different factions that are there. So we'll get lore on the Adeptus Sororitas and the kill teams they have and the different orders. It's cool. Weapons and war gear. Maybe a bit of a little short story there. Some photography. It's always nice. And then just all the fluff for making your team. Story. The Tau, we got some fluff on them. Kill teams, the different sets. Photography. Tables for getting all the role play kind of stuff filled out. Now the rules. So we got the TAC Ops of the Novitiates and the Pathfinders. Now the Novitiate kill team. So you can have one superior, you with bolt gun and gun butt, or bolt pistol or plasma pistol plus a power weapon. So plasma pistol plus power weapon seems like a gimme. You can have 9 novitiates. So you can have the novitiate militant, which is either have like the auto gun, I was right, or auto pistol plus a blade, or each of the different specialists. You can have up to 9 of these ones. Per Gaddis, you can have twice, and each other option can only be have once. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10 specialists here. But you also have like, you can have 2 of this one, so that's 11. Superior is 12. So just to get all the special stuff, you're going to need 12 bodies, at least. And then you can have some other stuff. They got a critical hit rule with Inferno. Not really going to go into rules here. Acts of Faith. Here we have the different fighter cards. I just sort of want to get to the Tau rules for building a kill team. All right, so you have a Shasui Pathfinder for your leader. Now, this may have been errated. I think maybe they took away one that you can have. So I think it's, if it says 12, I think it might be just be 11 other things you can have. So you can have up to however, like as many Shasla Pathfinders as you want. The Weapons Expert Pathfinder operative can be selected up to 2 times, and each other operative above can be selected once. If you select the MB3 Recon drone, you can only select 10 Pathfinder operatives. So I guess that's the big one. So, yeah. We got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus 9. So 9 normal, 9 of the specialists. I guess 10 if you count. You can have 2 of the weapon specialists. And 6, 7 different drones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6. Oh. It's weird. But yeah, so it's going to take some figuring out all the different rules, and here's the kill zone stuff. See, they've had to make special rules for getting up here just because it's so unreasonably high. So it says here, scalable. Each time an operative climbs this terrain feature to the final incremental distance of less than circle is ignored instead of being rounded up to circle. This means that an operative looking to climb onto a Chalnath ruin building's punishing vantage point via the shortest possible route will travel vertically 2 instead of the usual 3. So, yeah, they had to fudge the rules just to accommodate this terrain. So, it's got stuff for the door and the hatch. And we got the mission pack. So I think there's going to be probably, 9 of the narrative ones. Yeah, and no matched play ones because they're in the Octarius rulebook, I think. Anyways, this has been Chalnath. Like I said, they don't sell the box anymore, but you may be able to find it online. If you can't and you're interested, the terrain is not really sold by them much anymore, I don't think. But you might have to find it cheap on, say, you can buy the book separately still. You can buy the 2 kill teams separately still. So if any of this interests you and you don't want to get the box or aren't able to get the box, you still can easily play them. If you don't care about the terrain in one of the teams, you can save a good chunk of money too. Yeah, I this is my least favorite of the kill team boxes. It is just personally less interesting to me. Anyways, hope that helped you, informed you. I know it's been over a year since this came out, so a lot of you who have managed to keep watching, which is probably 3 of you, probably already know this, but if you didn't, never know. Anyways, thank you for watching. Leave questions, comments, criticisms below. I'm sure there'll be plenty of opportunity for criticism with this one. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.